Hello and welcome back to another pickups video. This time I've got quite a random assortment of items to show you, so I'll crack straight on with it. And the first things I picked up were from a car boot sale I went to a couple of weeks ago. I actually bumped into UK retro gamer addict Rich there, and it was the weekend he was taking part in the Anime Expo. I was supposed to attend but ended up going to the local air show both days. So we had a quick walk around a couple of aisles and then he dashed off and I went home, but did pick up a few items, so we'll crack straight on. And the first thing I picked up was a pair of boxed PS1 memory cards. Now one of them does come complete with the stickers and the other one's got the stickers on the memory card. I actually had to take the ones that were in the boxes out and swap them around, you know, the ones the guy had, because he had quite a few, had some separate ones as well, but I managed to get two pretty mint ones, so I was quite pleased with that, because certainly when the PlayStation was around the first time in my life, I did actually buy a boxed memory card, so quite pleasing to now have two. Next thing I picked up was a couple of PlayStation 1 games. I actually bought three for £1, but one of them was just used as a donation case. So two games I kept was the original Wipeout, which is rather punishing in comparison to the later games, but I found it quite rewarding when I was playing it, and certainly the musical tracks are right up my street, so I was really pleased to pick that up. Probably will try and get another copy for link up, even though I've got two 2097s already. Why not see what that was like as well? So the next game will please Craig Minx36. You don't have to bring your copy now, because I've managed to find myself another copy of Destruction Derby. So did play this link up on Sockade, and really good game, as I'm sure many of you already know. So, classic link-up title there, well worth investing in if that's your interest. So the next item I picked up, I think this was 50p, and it's a golf game. It's Lynx 2004. Now, in my opinion, this was the last great golf game. I'm really not a fan of Tiger Woods games. I have played a lot of them in the past, but I don't like that power meter where you have to press the button to get the power up. I much prefer the way Lynx handles it, that you have to go beyond the power and that automatically, you know, sets it as a super shot, if you like. So, quality golf game. I've played a couple of rounds of this and yeah, really enjoying it. Glad to get that back at 50p. It was a no-brainer for me. And the last game was actually from the same person. Couldn't believe it really. It was £1 and it was Gears of War 2. Now, I've owned this in the past. I think I give it about 5 minutes playtime and ended up selling it again. But for £1, I couldn't really turn it down. I really enjoyed the original Gears of War. I did complete that through, even on the hardest difficulty level. You know, back when I had an interest in getting achievements or whatever else. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that at some point, because, you know, by all regards, it's a really decent game and a bit of an improvement over the original one. So, I had a day off last week, and it was alright weather, and I thought, what can I do? I thought, you know, I'm going to take a walk. Well, not a walk, I'm driving to Leicester and take a walk around, like. And so, I ended up going onto the market. Seen some people selling games, ended up spending a tenner. So for a tenner I bought these three games. The first one is a SNES game, it's Power Drive. Now unfortunately this is nowhere near as good as the Atari Jaguar sequel that I was playing at the Retro Computer Museum. But something about it is in nice condition, no yellowing. Something about it just kept me playing. I ended up playing this game for over an hour, so I don't know. If I was going to review it, I'd give it 7 out of 10. Because there's just something about it's addictive. If you like driving games, the controls are a bit all over the place, but once you become accustomed to the way it handles, it's a pretty addictive game, so I was quite pleased to pick it up for basically £3.33. Next game, I've already put a gameplay up of, and it's Radar Mission on the Game Boy. Obviously this was in the 3 for £10 deal, and it's just Battleships. There is another game, if you see that screenshot there. That's actually the other game. It's a little bit like Beachhead that's in it, but it's in really nice condition. I will open this one up. And, you know, it's complete with everything, the instructions and the plastic case. So, very nostalgic title to me. I'm really pleased to have picked that up. Way beyond my expectations as to how good a game it is. It's fantastic. I totally recommend it. It's the best thing I've played on the Game Boy this year, without a shadow of a doubt, so there you go. The last game don't really know why I picked this up, basically because the developer's Konami, and it's Tiny Toons Adventures. It's in really nice condition. Obviously I've put it in one of these cases now. Not really my thing platforming. I have played this. I got to about the 5th or 6th level, so I dare say I'd possibly get into it. It's fairly standard fare, but the only thing about it's got, you know, the Tiny Toons theme tune plays a lot in this game, which, you know, bearing in mind whether you like that or not, it can become quite annoying. So there you go, Tiny Toons Adventures. And the last 2 titles actually came from eBay. The first one, I don't really know why I bought this. I think I just felt sorry for it. I was just looking at Super Nintendo games and I seen it's in really nice condition. It was a decent price. I looked on YouTube and found some interesting facts about it, and that game was PGA Tour Golf. Now, what's interesting about it is it's got a completely different graphical style to the Mega Drive version, and this is something to do with the way that the SNES graphics engine works. So I was interested to pick it up. I'm on a bit of a golf kick at the minute, as you probably already guessed. And we've been enjoying playing PGA Tour Golf 3 on the Mega Drive. I'm going to go to my friend's house on Tuesday and I'm going to take my SNES over and we're going to give this one a crack. But initial impressions, it's a decent golf game, so there you go. So the last game, I don't usually buy cartridge only for the Mega Drive, but if a game's reasonably expensive and I'm going to get a substantial discount for just taking the cartridge only, I'll do that, and that's exactly what I did. And the game is Mega Turrican. Now, complete, this generally goes for about £30, which after playing the game I think is still reasonable. It's a quality title, but I got this for £10 delivered, and it is basically Turrican 3 off the Amiga, and obviously Gunlord is technically almost Turrican 4, and playing this just instantly reminds me of Gunlord. It's like, oh, it's the Mega Drive version of Gunlord, so yeah, I'm really pleased to get this. It's a great run and gunner, and if you ever see it, without a doubt, pick it up. It's, you know, a real quality Mega Drive game. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll upload some more videos soon.